Hi guys, Mike with Fights with Friends here. Just like when it seemed Anthony Smith had lifted Zuffa's curse off and put the injury bug at rest, UFC 227 just fell apart. You've seen Alexander Gustafsson, you might have seen it said to be announced at UFC 227 for his opponent. Well, we can't have nice things anymore. Screw having nice things. Incredible win by Anthony Smith. If you didn't watch it, violence warning, absolute decimation of Shogun Rua. That's it. And he said he would fight again in 2 weeks against perennial contender Alexander Gustafsson. The intention here is that this is for an interim or possibly the light heavyweight championship. It wasn't said, but it was greatly implied. Volkan Ozdemir was supposed to be fighting Alexander Gustafsson, so that was happening there. He got a broken nose, had to bow out. So Alexander Gustafsson maybe now has an opponent. Just breaking in the last few minutes, 2 weeks before UFC 227, Alexander Gustafsson pulls out with an undisclosed injury. The nature of the injury was not revealed. Timetable for the Swede's return was not immediately established. Moments Sports Management, which represents Gustafsson, issued this statement to MMA Junkie, and I'm just going to read it directly. Alex Gustafsson is out of UFC 227 with a minor injury, the statement read. The injury occurred last week. Since that time, we have been working closely with the UFC doctors, our doctors in Sweden, and the experts of the UFC Performance Institute. So they're most likely trying to hide it. They just come out with it now. We've been advised that Alex has a minor injury and he will not be permitted to compete at UFC 227. Had Alex been fit to fight, we were prepared to face Khalil Roundtree, which I don't know why you'd put Khalil Roundtree in there for a title shot right now, even an interim title shot, but we'll keep going. Or anyone else the UFC had asked us, including Daniel Cormier at heavyweight, which would be a phenomenal fight to see both of those guys go in there at 100% without a weight cut. Alex will be fighting again very soon. He will give us his side of the story shortly. We don't care who the opponent is, but whoever we face, it would be for the meaningful result of the light heavyweight UFC title. So their implication there is basically that they've been told they would be fighting for the title. By the way, they said that. Also, after what was a horrendous card, Anthony Smith somewhat redeemed it with that violent knockout of Shogun Rua at the end. We think we're out of the water, and then lightning strikes again. Like I said, Volkan Ozdemir out with a broken nose, and now Alexander Gustafsson officially pulls out of UFC 227 with an undisclosed injury. I'm sure that he'll be updating us soon as to what that is, but in the meantime, that sucks. Screw you, injury bug. No more press conferences for you. Man, I wish I had some better news to bring to you right now, but that's the news as it is. Hopefully they replace this with some other fight. Tell me what you guys think, what you want to see. Should they just scrap that and put a whole new main event in? What is the issue? Who should Alexander Gustafsson fight when he is healthy? I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about that. Let me know. I will see you guys on Tuesday for Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender. If you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe button. As always, I love you, I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses later. Nah, you injury bug. Off.